Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, I'm going to be going over everything that you can do to prepare for the Ahn'Qiraj or AQ in Phase 5 raid. Now, this raid is one of the coolest ones in the game. Something super awesome that they have really never been able to replicate or have done before, and it's because it requires an event before it called the opening of Ahn'Qiraj. So that requires Horde and Alliance. As you can even see, we're here in Silithus. On the map we have the Alliance and Horde base, and they both have to contribute a ton of mats and resources and complete a quest line in order to then, I believe they have to just come over here with a mace and bang this gong right here. I will cover that whole quest line, what you can do, how you can prep for it in another video, most likely tomorrow, honestly, because it's a long quest chain that requires tons of mats. So you have to just do that, and it actually requires both factions to work together really to open up this gate to do the raid. Now, depending on your server, this can take so long to do. I believe when they created new servers back in Wrath, some of them were low pop and they hadn't even opened the gate yet. So people would transfer over there to sort of get their mounts and stuff like that. So it was just kind of insane how much it took and how it, like, I don't know what they're going to do in Classic, but my server is incredibly Horde dominated. So we might struggle to, like, we might not have it open the first week. So we'll just have to see when it gets here. I don't know if Blizzard's going to do anything about that. But anyway, enough of opening the gate. We're going to go in once the gate's open, once the raid's ready. What mats are you going to want and prepare for? So we sort of touched on the Cinereous Circle and stuff that you can get in our video. And you actually can farm rep here right now. There's another video on that. But essentially, you just have to kill thousands of Twilight people. It's the only way to get rep right now. I personally going to wait till Phase 5 because it's going to be a brutal grind right now. But anyway, once you're friendly with these guys, some very notable things are this Enchant Greater Fire Resist, and this Cenarian Herb Bag, both from tailoring and enchanting. I've looked at these blacksmithing and leatherworking stuff. Nothing really jumped out here at friendly. They are nature resist sets. Like this shoulder piece, 20 nature resist that could be used, but it's just rune cloth and iron web, spider silk, and some living essence. Really, that's pretty much what it is for all of them for the tailoring pieces. Then we also come to Honored, which gives us greater nature resistance cloak enchant, which that will be fire. I'd imagine I'm going to get tons of people that are going to need this because in AQ, you're going to want a ton of nature resist because a lot of the bosses do that, and shadow damage once you get to the last boss, Seathune, in AQ 40. Then we come here to Revered. Now this shield looks really, really good. The Jagged Obsidian Shield for a blacksmith. I don't think you need any specialization, just Revered, but it gives you a 2% chance with block, +5 all resist, and when struck by a harmful spell, the caster of that spell has a 5% chance to be silenced for 3 seconds. That's pretty dope, honestly. Definitely really good in PvP. Then we have the Satchel of Cinereous, which is a 24-slot herb bag. This takes 6 bolts rune cloth, 2 moon cloth, black lotus, which is a rare thing that's gonna make this worth hundreds of gold, and then iron web, spider silk ×4. Other than that, there isn't too much in the sense of these other than just being nature stuff, and a lot of this is just from skinning creatures within Silithus. So you can actually go to any of the hives, Hive Regal or Zora or Ashai, and you can skin those now if you really want to get ahead of the game. I'm not sure how amazing they're going to be. But if you want to, go for it. And then we have this for getting exalted with them. It's actually the only thing that you can get for being exalted with them. And it is the Dream Scale Breastplate. And that comes with Enchanted Leather, Dream Scale, Living Essence, Cured Rugged Hide, and Iron Web Spider Silk, which is pretty awesome. That's just sort of what you can get for getting rep with the Cinerean Circle, and you can get rep from them just by doing AQ, killing things, doing quests. I really went over most of it in the other video on what you can do to farm it, but we're going to take a look here at actual AQ loot, because we have these AQ enchants, and you can get Frost Power to gloves, Superior Agility to gloves, Stealth to cloak, Enchant gloves Firepower, Enchant cloak Dodge, Enchant gloves Healing Power, and Enchant gloves Shadow Power. Now, these are just absolutely insane. They drop from a few of the bosses here. Here are Twin Emperors, which can drop the Cloak Threat and Cloak Subtlety. I'm not sure exactly where the others can drop for all of them. Some Atlas loot probably will be updated in the future. They might only drop from Twin Emperors. I asked a few people, and that's what they said. So we'll just have to see where we can get the other enchants. But anyway, if we take a look over here at their materials, this is where AQ is where Nexus Crystals come into play. And someone, I'm not sure if this is incredibly accurate, but someone said a blue post said that you are going to, you're not able to save epics from Molten Core. They will not DE into Nexus Shards. So I heard that from Gildy. I'm still looking into that, and I will definitely let you know 100% when I find out. I haven't really had the time. I only heard about it yesterday, conducting sort of research and seeing what people thought and knew. So there's that. But as well as those enchants, oil comes into the game. And these oils are made from Large Brilliant Shards, Purple Lotus, Large Brilliant Shards, Fire Bloom, Illusion Dust, Fire Bloom, Dream Dust, Purple Lotus. Like, it actually makes Purple Lotus worth using. I'd say you're probably only going to use Brilliant Wizard and Mana Oil just because they're really easy. But there's a chance while leveling you could make some of these little ones. And they are also probably good for leveling up enchanting if you choose to do that at that point also. But I would focus on those. Obviously, any of the herbalism materials that we went over, herbalism and alchemy is always going to be good. I would focus hard on nature resistance pots. If you do not have the recipe, go get it now. If you want to farm elemental earths, go do that now. I know someone in Onslaught who's a big guild on our server and a big guild just for raiding. They tried to do world first. I think they got world 4th Nefarian, and they had a bug, and they literally killed Val with the ads from the first boss still spawning. So it was actually kind of insane to watch them. But they have, he told me he gathered like 2,000 elemental earths in the beginning of phase 2. So like that was just insane. That dude's going to be set when AQ comes out for that reason. But anyway, if we go to these glove enchants, because these are the big ones: Firepower, 2 Nexus Crystals, Large Brilliant Shards, Essence Fire, 3 Nexus Crystal, Large Brilliant Shards, Righteous Orb. Threat is 4 Nexus Crystals, Large Brilliant Shards, and Larval Acid. Then we have Frost Power, which is 3 Nexus, 10 Large, and Essence of Water. Then 3 Nexus, Large Brilliance, Essence of Undeath. And then we have Agility, which is 3 Nexus, Large Brilliant, Essence of Air. So pretty much once AQ comes out, that's when you're going to want to even still do MC just to get those Nexus Crystals. Because these enchants are crazy. Because right now, as a mage, I use mount speed increase on my gear. Like, these are my PvP gloves. Here's my Arcanist gloves for my 5 set. Here's my Hands of Power. All of them have minor mount increase, because there's no enchant for casters to use. But anyway, guys, so I would farm any of the potions that you're using for raid right now. I would farm greater nature resistance pots, and I would farm some large brilliant shards. You're not going to be able to get Nexus Crystals until AQ comes out, so that's kind of a bummer. If it was switched, I would absolutely recommend that you stockpile epics, because honestly that's what I was doing with all of our old MC stuff, but it doesn't really play that hard into that until AQ comes out, so unfortunately that's it. Anyway, I will make another video going over everything you need for the AQ questline. It's a ton. It'll be kind of interesting because it'll be hard to sort of walk you through that without actually it being open. So it's just going to be lists of materials that we can go over for stuff that you can farm and be ready to sell for either to guilds or people that are going to attempt to do it solo. I'm going to tell you now, it's a guild thing. Even if you tried your darndest, I really don't think you could farm enough between now and then to do it solo. That's how much material it takes, and things you just have to kill. Like, you pretty much have to do MC and BWL in one day or something like that, and just some really, really hard stuff. But anyway, guys, that's a quick overview of AQ and how you can prepare and what things you can get for it, the things that are coming, and the mats that you need. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye-bye. If you made it to the ending, thank you so much for watching this video. It really helps. If you could, please share this with like one person you know, because it would help me so much. I'd appreciate that. Really gets me going on this and can keep growing to make this sustainable and keep up this lifestyle. So I super appreciate it. And if you could please like, comment, and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And thank you so very much. Bye-bye.